Video 3, Beyond the Mind Base, The Unveiling of Teacherless Wisdom. Namo Sakyamuni Buddha. Dear children, in the previous two videos, we journeyed through the form, feeling, and perception aggregates, seeing how the senses contact objects, feelings arise, and perception stores and replays them, causing us to live in illusions. Then we saw the mind base, a quiet, subtle knowing, luminous yet still carrying the trace of a self. Today, we take one step further, to go beyond the mind base, so that teacherless wisdom, Trivo Su, can shine forth, the original light always present within us. Part 6. Beyond the Mind Base, The Unveiling of Teacherless Wisdom. Many practitioners stop when they reach the mind base because they find peace and tranquility there. Yet even in that peace, there remains a subtle knower. Where there is still a knower, there is still the subtle self. And where the subtle self exists, one has not yet escaped the cycle of birth and death. So how do we go beyond the mind base? Not by rejecting it, not by clinging to it, but by seeing its true nature. The mind base, too, is a conditioned phenomenon, arising and ceasing, impermanent and not self. When this is clearly seen, the mind no longer grasps at that knowing. At the very moment the shadow of the knower drops away, teacherless wisdom is revealed. What is teacherless wisdom? It is a knowing not learned from anyone, but inherent from the very beginning. It shines effortlessly, needing no striving. There is no subject and object, no self and other. It is free from pleasure and pain, from birth and death. Teacherless wisdom does not belong to sensations nor to thoughts. It is not a state of peace to be clung to, but the innate clarity of mind that has always been here. Here the mind is spacious and luminous, not bound by feelings, not pulled by memories, with no trace of a self left to grasp. In that very moment, nirvana is revealed, not in some distant place, but right here in the present reality. The song of a bird, the whisper of the wind, a single step taken, all are the radiant expression of teacherless wisdom. A conclusion, a gentle reminder. Dear children, our journey through these 3 videos is a journey from ignorance to wisdom. From form and feeling, the senses meeting their objects, giving rise to sensations, to perception, storing and replaying, weaving illusions, to the mind base, subtle knowing, still marked by self, and finally, beyond the mind base, where teacherless wisdom is unveiled. This is the path of liberation the Buddha pointed to. Not far away, not difficult, simply awakening in each moment of life. Remember, do not run away from sensations. Do not drown in illusions. Do not stop at the mind base. Let everything be released, so that teacherless wisdom, the luminous nature of no self and no dharma, may shine in fullness. When you see clearly that all things are conditioned, not me, not mine, then right there you are abiding in teacherless wisdom, in nirvana, here and now. Namo Sakyamuni Buddha.